of this, it's really easy. If you follow my lead on this, it's really easy. And you also have all the videos posted, so you can always go back to the particular section to see what we did in class. So the thing is, domain, that's the starting point. If I don't know what to plug in, then I will not be able to graph it correctly. So obviously this is negative infinity to 3. And this is definitely 3 to infinity. So it's everything. So this domain, the domain of this function is all real numbers. 3 is a key point or a key value. I have to have 0 in the table, always. So I have a parenthesis to the left and a bracket to the right. These symbols have to be exactly and touching exactly under 3. Not to the left, not to the right. Exactly under 3. Then it is, I know this is an overkill. To the left of 3, I will have to use 1/2 x squared. To the right of 3, I will have to use 3x minus 4. And I just start plugging in numbers. When I plug in 0, I have 0. When I plug in 3, I have 9/2. So this is 4.5. Although I'm not allowed to plug in 3. 3 comma 4.5 will be an open point, as long as this is a different number. But if this is 4.5, it's not going to be an open point. But 3 times 3 is 9 minus 4 is 5. So this will be an open point because the left-hand side is 4.5 and the right-hand side 3.3 comma 5 will be a full point. And now I plug in something else, let's say negative 2. So that's 4 divided by 2 is 2. I know how to graph this, right? So x squared is this, and 1/2 of x squared will be this. We know from transformations, this is 1/2 x squared, and this is x squared. And this is a line. So I'm just going to use 4. 4 times 3 is 12, so it's 8. So I'll graph with 2 colors, in 2 colors, so there is absolute no question that you cannot overlap the graphs. The parabola will be on this side of 3, and the line will be on this side of 3. Someone who does something like this, that's not a function. So if this is the parabola, and then I graph the line or whatever, this is not a function by the vertical line test. The graphs cannot overlap. So at negative 2 is 2. At 0 is 0. And at 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's right here. And it's going to be an open point. And here's the graph on the left. Done. The red is down. Now, 5, it's a full point at 3. And at 5, 4, 5, it's 8. I'm going to put it out here in the boonies. That's what happens when you don't plan ahead. Learn from my mistakes. So this function is to the right of 3. This function is to the left of 3. Now, if I'm asked to find the range, no problem. From the lowest y value, and it exists all the time. Even if there is a gap here, the function continues here. So it's between 0 and infinity, from the lowest y value till the largest y value. Very good question. Any suggestions from me? Would you like to say anything? Anything? I helped you at least a little bit this semester. I'll be more than happy to listen what you have for me. Any suggestions, recommendations, advice?